Craft Box. So you may have seen myself and the other designers talk about these craft boxes. Even the July one we've already done a couple of inspiration videos for, but every month we here at Sizzix bring out a brand new box filled with loads of goodies, whether it's dies, cardstock, making essentials. We put it all together and we change up the theme and obviously what's in the box each month, and it's kind of like an amazing deal, an amazing saving for you guys to get your hands on some Sizzix goodies all together in one box delivered to your house. It's an amazing thing to check out, so definitely each month if you are interested in what's in the boxes, definitely head on over to the Sizzix website. It should be on one of the main home pages as soon as you click on the website, and they are a fantastic deal. So in the UK, on the UK website, I believe it is £25, and it's a massive saving because I believe 2 of the dies already that are on the website are £10 each at the moment. Don't quote me, but I believe so. So it means that you're getting everything else in the box for a £5, so you can't really go wrong. So I'm going to run through everything that's in the box, and then I'm going to share with you a fun little make. Really easy, but just maybe something to kind of get you inspired and get you started, okay? So I think I always say, almost every craft box, that you get these boxes, or every craft box video, I mean, you get the gorgeous craft box delivered when you obviously order your box with everything inside of it. They are gorgeous. You have these gorgeous illustrations. They're fantastic for keeping your little bits of making gifts in, and you could even like pop some bits in and give it to a friend, and it'd be a really nice present as well, just because the box is so lovely. So this is how it comes. And then this month it is called the Cute Animals craft box, and that is because we have the cutest little baby animals die set. So I'll take this out, and it is just adorable. You get the little deer, the bunny and the duck, and then all the extra elements like the balloon and the bows and the flowers and everything like that. And what I love about this die is it actually comes on kind of like panels, so each animal has its own panel. So it means like these little bits, like say the feet of the duck or the like eyes or something like that, you're not going to lose those dies because they're on these kind of big metal sheets. So that is the baby animals die, and obviously the naming of the whole box is Cute Animals, so it's kind of revolving around this one. And then you do also get a couple of other dies. So you get this one, which is really gorgeous. This one is occasion phrases, and it's so versatile, this one. You get 3 phrases, so you get celebrate, thanks and love. And again, I'll take it out. I am going to show cutting this one in my sort of make, but hopefully you can see how big these sentiments are, and it's quite a nice change from regular sentiment dies that can be sometimes a little bit smaller, and it means that you can really make a statement on the front of a card with this die. So I really like that one. You're going to use it over and over again. Those 3 phrases are never kind of going to go out of style. You're never going to stop using them, so really handy to have. And then the 3rd die that you get is this circles die, which has 4 different circles, and we've popped that in here because it works perfectly with our shaker domes. These are the 2.5-inch shaker domes, and you get 6 in a pack. And these circles, this one here, like the second one in, is the perfect size to work with our shaker domes, or with this 2.5-inch shaker dome at least. So obviously that's why we pop that in there, to make them go in hand, but you could also use this circle die for so many different things. It's just really handy to have circle dies in your collection, so you can't really go wrong with that. And obviously shaker domes are always a fun element to add on the front of a card. To obviously go with the shaker domes, we've popped some sequins and beads in the box. So we've got the ballet slipper and the mint julep sequins and beads. It depends kind of which ones you get, whether you get a certain shape, but you will always get one of each colour, and they're just great to pop inside of that shaker dome, and you can even use these as little embellishments on the front of cards and things as well, so they're really nice to have. And then you also get one of our permanent adhesive rollers. I use these so much. They're so quick and easy to use. You just press down, pull back, and you're good to go. And it's just the easiest way to put double-sided tape on anything. So you can't really go wrong with having one of these. And then last but not least, we have our cardstock. So I'm going to just fan these out before I hold them up, just so we can see all the gorgeous colours. she says. We're getting there. So you get 12 of our textured cardstock. So it has this gorgeous texture on the back, and then it is smooth on the other side, and it's just perfect for die cutting. It's a really nice quality, a really nice thickness, and you get 12 A4 sheets. So I'll run through all the colours. So this light pink here is Ballet Slipper, and then you get Cherry Blossom, Sorbet, Primrose, this gorgeous deep pink, Arctic Sky, Agave, Mint Julep, which is the same colour inside of the box, Banana Blast, Lavender Dust, Purple Dusk, oh, Caramel Toffee, and Bluebell. Okay, so that's all the 12 colours that you get. And then, last but not least, we've also popped in 5 sheets of plain white cardstock, just to kind of get you started on your making journey straight away. You can't really go wrong with having plain white cardstock. I use it all the time for that, just my card bases and stuff like that. So, that is everything in that box, that baby, not baby animals, cute animals box. Like I said, if you are interested in it, definitely head on over to the website and check it out. These do sell out, but maybe if this one's not your thing, or you've already got a couple of dies, then check out the next months, because we're always bringing them out every month, and they're a fantastic saving. Okay, so I'm going to run through how to make a lovely little card using this box. And I wanted to show you how to make this cute little card. Really simple, really easy. I'm going to show you how to make this lovely little kind of grass effect. And yeah, I'm going to bring the camera down so you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing, and we'll get started, okay? Okay, fab. So, to get started, you obviously want your card base. This is an A6 card base, I think. Or an A5. No, it's an A5, I think. Oh, A6. Sorry about that, my mind went completely blank. So it's an A6 card front, and then what I've done is I've cut down a piece of white cardstock, just slightly smaller, so I've got that lovely little border. And we're going to work mainly from this white piece first. And then I have cut a circle. This is the largest circle in that circle framelit set out of the Arctic Sky cardstock, and I'm going to use this as a base for kind of like where my little duck is going to go. And then I did cut another one out from Agave, and I actually already used this for the grass on this one, so I'm not wasting it. I'm going to use it for this one as well. So what I'm going to do is, it was a full circle, I'm going to cut it down a little bit. So I'm thinking where my height of the grass is going to be. I think I'm going to cut it down a little bit more. And then I'm going to cut little slits into this. So I'm going to cut them quite far. And I'm going to change up how sort of thick and thin these little bits are. So you can do some quite thick, you could do some thinner ones, but try and make sure they're all relatively finishing at the same kind of height. And then afterwards, I'm going to go in and kind of make them a little bit pointy. Okay. And this is just going to create a really fun grass effect. It's really simple. Actually, this would be a really fun one to do with children, because it's so simple, and they could easily do this with safety scissors and make like a little grass effect. Okay. And now I'm going to kind of make these all into points. So literally I'm just going to make them into points, just so they look a little bit more like grass, because I think just as strips they don't really look that grassy. And this is where I can kind of change up the height of each one. And it's little like fun cute effects like this that really kind of, I think, bring cards to life. And you can really add a little bit of like fun and personality. And this little effect, it doesn't have to be perfect, like it's grass at the end of the day, so it's, grass is definitely not perfect. So don't worry if some are like really different heights, if some are not even a triangle at the, or a point at the top, if they're kind of just like one angle, absolutely fine. Really does not have to be perfect in my opinion. Having little scissors, these are the small Sizzix scissors as well, guys, like really helps because it means I can kind of get really close to what I'm doing. But obviously any scissors will work. Almost there. Okay, I think I cut a few bits off there. I'm just going to get rid of all these little bits off to one side. Okay. And we have a little grass element, and it's obviously going to fit perfectly along the bottom of that circle because we cut them from the same size circle. What I am also going to do is I'm going to just curve in my finger the grass ever so slightly just to make it even more 3D. And you can kind of like pull some bits out, pull some bits back. It's going to create a really nice effect, okay? And then I'm just going to bring in my adhesive roller that you also get in that box. I'm just going to pop some of the roller along the bottom and then line it up with that circle. Okay, so we've got our lovely little grass. Now, I'm going to bring in my little duck that I have, and he's pretty much almost finished off. The only thing that I wanted to do is, because there's no black in this, or any sort of really dark tone other than the caramel toffee colour, I wanted to add his little eye on. So I'm going to take one of our Sizzix permanent markers and just add his eye on with this kind of like dark grey colour. And I'm actually even going to colour in this sort of balloon string as well, just because I want that slightly darker. But you could do this with any kind of pen. And then I can arrange my little duck and his balloon. So I am going to use Sizzix Express Glue for this, just because the roller is probably not going to be as precise for me. But I'm sure you've all got some kind of glue, or you've even got Express Glue from past boxes in your collection. So there's my little duck. I'm going to pop him slightly behind the grass because he's kind of like wading through the grass. And then I'm going to pop my balloon. And I want to put it so he's kind of like holding the balloon. So I might even put it underneath his little thing and have it slightly popping over that circle. Okay, so we've got our little duck holding our balloon. He's so cute. You could do the bunny or something like that. He can also kind of hold a little bouquet of flowers. So there's definitely options for you guys to like change it up if you want to. I'm going to adhere this onto my kind of white base. So again, I'm going to turn it over and just pop some of my adhesive roller. It just shows how quick that is, so quick. And kind of place that here. And if you feel like some of the grass has been flattened, just go in and just move it about with your finger. Okay, so we've got our little duck. Now I think I'm going to pop this onto my background before I pop my sentiment on. So again, I'm going to use my adhesive roller. I'm flattening that grass each time I do this, but the great thing is that I can literally just fluff it up again. Okay, and then pop that on there. Fluff my little grass up. And then I can do my sentiment. So what I've done is I've cut a strip of the primrose cardstock, and I'm going to use this as kind of like a base for the sentiment. So again, I'm going to use my adhesive roller to pop that on. So kind of want that there. And then I'm going to, I've stuck that on really wonky, sorry guys, I'm doing it upside down. And then I'm going to die cut my sentiment using the sorbet cardstock. So I'm going to grab the die from the box, and I'm going to use the Thanks die. And I'm going to move this slightly to one side because I'm going to bring in my machine. Just because I want to show you guys how easy this sentiment cuts. So I'm going to pop it down on this side and then run it through. And you can see straight away I've already pulled that off and it's just like cut perfectly. So I'm going to move my machine again out of the way. And look how brilliant that is cut. It's so clean, so easy. And I'm literally just going to pop that down with some glue. What I am going to do though, I'm going to just pop some glue on the back of my hand. And just dip this in some glue, so I'm not getting glue everywhere. Another way to stick these kind of sentiments and stuff down is with our Sizzix permanent adhesive, like backing, like adhesive sheets, that's the word I was looking for. They're really handy for these kind of more intricate things. Okay, so we've almost finished. So the last thing I want to do is use some of those sequins. So I've got some of the mint julep sequins, and what I want to do is I literally just want to take a couple of them with some tweezers, and again I think I'm just going to use the kind of glue that's already on the back of my hand and just add a little bit more. And I just want to add some cute little dots using my sequins and my glue. Oh, you'd be a lot more careful than me when you're doing this. I'm doing this really quick. And you can even use these tiny little ones. And it just depends on what sequins you get in your box. So you could get like the little hearts, which I think would be really cute to add like little fun embellishments as well, or the stars or something like that. Just kind of work with whichever ones you get. But if you kind of kept going and adding all of these little cute little dots, just with a little bit of glue, you have something that looks like that. So there you have it guys, a really cute, really easy card, perfect to make along with little ones. They'd have a lot of fun making up this little grass element, I think, and decorating with these little sequins and stuff like that. But I am going to show you a couple more cards that you could potentially make with this box, but I'm going to bring the camera up and show you those and we'll say our goodbyes, okay? There we go. So yeah, that's the really nice thank you card with that little duck. So it just shows you how to use those baby animals and a fun technique with that grass. But I think I showed you in my previous craft box video how to make these cute little cards with the shaker domes. So a way to use those and the circles as a fun kind of pattern background. And you could even use the sentiment as like a negative once you cut it into card and put another colour underneath. That'd be really, really cute. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this craft box that I've thrown onto the floor. So if you are interested in checking it out, definitely head on over to the website. Like I say, we do change it up every month, but I think this one is so cute with that gorgeous baby animals die and that occasion phrases set. You can't really go wrong. You're going to use them over and over again, and it's just a perfect pick-me-up over the summer, and it's a really nice treat to get delivered to your house, and so you can get crafting pretty much straight away. So keep an eye out for all of the other videos from the designers surrounding this craft box and the future ones, and even the past ones if you've still got some of those. We're always bringing out inspiration to help you guys kind of get crafting as soon as you get your box. Okay, thank you again for joining me today guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video, but until then, stay safe and keep crafting.